So this cute little car is called Nissan S-Cargo. So this engine is from a Nissan. It's 1.5 liter engine with a carburetor. It's 4-cylinder with just 75 horsepower. Just look at this cute little lights. It's like they are pop-up lights, but they're not pop-up, they're like popped up and then they're fixed. And besides it's being very cute, it is also a commercial vehicle or a coupe, because it has 2 doors. Which more do you like? A coupe or a van? So here how it looks from the back. As you can imagine, the whole tailgate goes up, and for that you have a special unlock button. Honestly speaking, this is the only automatic button there is, because the doors are all locked manually here. Ta-da! So as you can see, there's a lot of space inside where you could put some stuff in. The funny thing, there was actually a second row of seats right here, and there was only one disadvantage in that space. There was no room for the legs. Yeah, it was like I think something like that. So this Nissan was produced from 1998 till 1991. It's like 36 years ago, and it was produced by Nissan Bike Factory. I'm pretty sure that it's supposed to be somewhere here. I'm just looking the thing that bike cars started from. It's super tiny small. Yes, here it is. Well, not exactly this Micra or March, but the one that was produced in the 80s and in the 90s, the K10 version. For 2 years of production, only 8,000 cars were produced. Now check out the doors. Here's the door handle, and the door itself, it feels like a door from a house. It's like super big. And when you close it, it sounds like a G-Wagon. Of course, because of its being a commercial vehicle, there is like a ton of space inside. Once you get in, there actually are 2 seats here, but I'm sitting like at the edge of the seat, as you can see, and there's a space between me and my imaginary me, which basically means that I'm sure that 3 people could sit here. And one thing that helps is that there is no gear changer here, so basically you can move through the interior very quickly. So let's talk about the interior. There is a gigantic speedometer here. There is a one-spiced wheel, which was inspired by Citroën 2CV, a standard gear changer from a Nissan. By the way, it's a 3-speed automatic transmission in here. Yeah, so no manual, just a luxurious automatic transmission. A Pokemon ball, which come as additional part, and an awesome Nissan S-Cargo collection. So there was a rack top roof option. So that means that right here there was no roof, there was a special cover which you can open and have a cabriolet in your Nissan S-Cargo. And you could also get an additional window right here. It was actually oval window, which was very cute. And since also we're talking about windows, look at the front one. It's like very curved one. And the side windows are only rolled down by this part. Just love the opening sound and the sensors on the door handle. All S-Cargos had a manual opening device for the windows, but not this one. It has an aftermarket button. Awesome! And did you know that there actually were not 2 versions of adjusting mirrors, but 3 ones? So there is a manual, there is an electric version of adjusting the mirrors, and there is a manual. Because to adjust these, you have to push them like that, or like that, or like that, or like that. They're like moving with the whole piece. And to make them not move so easily, there is a special bolt here which you can tie. And can you guess where the spare tire is? It is underneath this seat, the passenger seat. Here it is. And since we are in the middle of the video now, or close to the end, it's time to explain why it is called S-Cargo, because in the French it translates as a snail. And here is the proof of it. And another proof, because this is the shape of the snail. And another awesome feature, that its width is smaller than its height. So here I forgot to turn on the mic, so I'm gonna oversound it, resound it then. Let's talk about the prices of the car. The problem is that right now is only one Nissan S-Cargo sold in the whole country. And the price is very dependable on the car, the condition of the car. Because this one is fully restored. And I've seen the one that wasn't fully restored. It was in the mid conditions with some problems. Well, that one was sold for around 8 grand. So it's not really about the money, it's more about the luck, if you're lucky enough to find one.
Подожди, сейчас.
Basically, you feel like driving a real cargo van, and the reason for that one is the big and high roof. Besides that, the ride, well, the car is itself pretty smooth. It is very comfortable suspension here. The engine itself, it's not very sporty because of it's being a cargo van, so it's not taking the car gas very fast. And I think the best part in this car is that it's making you smile at your face, like from one ear to another, because you're driving a van, but it's a very cute van. And at the same time, it's a pretty smooth ride, because right now we have a... Okay, it's not very smooth ride. So the whole thing with the steering wheel, with the whole design here, it makes you feel awesome. And even though the car is small and relatively narrow, it feels very big inside. I think that's the perfect car for cruising, because you don't want to rush. Right now I'm going 30 kilometers per hour because I'm a van driver, or almost a truck driver. And you push the pedal and not really going anywhere, just like doing very slow. As you know, the snail is the symbol of turbocharged car, I think, if I'm correct, but that's not the case here. Another cool feature of this car, that the speed limit for Japan cars was 100 kilometers per hour, or 60 miles per hour, and that to prevent you for speeding, they have a special sound which I'm now going to demonstrate. I'm sorry, I'm just in the city, so I cannot show you the signal in the car and go too fast. And by the way, the brakes here are not are also not generating your wish to drive very fast. So about As you can see here, there was a Dodge Ram. So this bro is actually like me. He's driving a commercial vehicle. I'm in this part, in this league now. And you're probably wondering how the horn sounds. It sounds like this, which is like a regular horn. I thought it would be funny, but that's not a funny car. That's a normal car in a funny body. So it's very sad that this car was only produced for 2 years and made only 8,000 pieces, because if it was sold today, some of you would buy it. Me, I probably would if I had money, extra money for buying this car. Awesome car. So I'm working at the delivery. I have to deliver some goods. Now I'm gonna U-turn. Huh? Okay. Maximum speed. I'm doing 20. There's a awesome road here because there's a lot of students on the roads. I mean, like students who learned how to drive cars, and I fit perfectly with my not too fast driving. It makes sounds like electric car a bit, but that's probably the working of transmission or engine. I'm not sure. Awesome electric vehicle, and not being an electric vehicle at the same time. And there's also awesome feature when you turn on the reverse gear. There is the sound of you going backwards like in a truck, but it's inside the car, not the outside of a car.